All right, so this is vlog number 4 for the Imperial Academy Challenge to basically just work on a consulting business for over the next 6 weeks, but more like 6 months to 12 months, and see how far you can take it. And one realization that I've come to is with the workload from actually going through all of that and everyday life, with these, I was originally making it took me like an hour to an hour and a half to just write down all my thoughts that I wanted to go over to be able to make these, but I've realized that this is just not enough of a lever point for my journey to have a successful business, because that's like the basically number one goal right now, to be spending like an hour and a half writing it and then like another 20 minutes filming it. So for these, what I'm just gonna do instead is just go fully off the dome, and whatever I think of in the moment, it's probably not gonna be as good, but hopefully it's still somewhat enjoyable to watch. And yeah, I'm just gonna give my honest opinion about how I feel, what I'm currently thinking, and overall what I've learned. But yeah, so basically what caused me to need to switch to not spending an hour and a half of my time to write, because I originally enjoyed that, but it's just not enough as a lever point to make me continuously do it. What caused that was, along with the Imperial Academy program, Charlie Morgan is the person who put it on, and he said that you also need to do 2 hours of market research along with going through like a 2 to 3 hour long video a day. So the workload that I originally expected was like maybe 2 to 3 hours a day, and that just bumped up to like minimum like 4 hours a day, but probably into 5 or 6 hours a day. And I also have classes that I need to get done. Like there's one online class that I put off till the last moment, and I need to get a semester's worth of material done in 3 weeks, and I'm doing that at the same time. Probably not the smartest decision to loop these together at the same time, but I mean, I can get it done. I've gotten it done in the past, so I'll be chilling. But yeah, that's probably the top thing on my mind right now. But I'm trying to think about everything that I learned over yesterday. I went over total niche immersion for my consulting business, and my niche is, I want to get into real estate, and I'm going to get more specific into the niche and more specific into the problem the more I immerse myself into it. So what he suggested was just try and like do method acting for it, and basically just go into all of the Reddit communities, go into all of the Facebook communities, go into the YouTube algorithm, and pretend like you are a person in that space. So I just pretended like I was a real estate agent looking to scale up my business as much as possible. And I watched one full video and then a little bit through another one, just to be able to have the algorithm put more out like that. And yeah, I'd overall say like what he's saying makes perfect sense. Like if you can just get yourself to fully understand one specific type of person, you're gonna know their problems really, really well, and you're gonna know what they'd be willing to pay like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars for. Especially like, that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to choose real estate, is because I know that if they're making like 10 to 20K in like residential, and then like probably in commercial anywhere from like 20 to 100 to 200K per deal, then they're definitely be willing to pay a high ticket price to be able to solve their problems, get more of that money, because there's just so much more leverage on that. So yeah, overall today I just got to get done 2 hours of market research and truly immersing myself in my niche. I need to get through 1.6 in Charlie's new videos, which is like I forget what it is. Oh, it's offer creation. So that should be pretty interesting. I also need to get a good bit of classwork done, and I have plans with my family, so I need to finish that up around like 5. It's like 11 right now, so that's gonna be a tight squeeze. I was hoping to be able to work out today, but I don't think that's gonna happen. That's another thing that I want to touch on. Like, the more you work, the less time you have to like do other stuff. And one of the main things that I really love is like working out, but I haven't worked out in a little bit just because I've been so busy with classwork and getting the consulting business like up and running. And it's not like I've all of a sudden gained tons of weight or like lost tons of muscle, because as long as you like still eat pretty good, you won't really lose anything. But I don't know, it's kind of just like a damn, I kind of wish I could work out today, but I don't know. If not working out whenever I want to is the cost of creating a multi 6-figure a month consulting business in real estate, I will pay that 100 out of 100 times. So I have no problem with it, but I do definitely need to start actually finding the time in my day to be able to work out. And yeah, because this works if I don't work out for like maybe a week, that's fine, but like if it's getting to the point where I'm going like weeks on end, that's when things really start to tip off. And that's kind of when then like it's not urgent, but I definitely need to find a good system for it. I just have to sacrifice like not getting 3 hours of work done that day, I would say, for me to be able to have an enjoyable workout. So yeah, I'm not sure if this applies to any of y'all, but that's just what's been on my mind. And overall, yeah, I'm looking for it's made me excited to like get work done and actually like see how I'm progressing. So going through this challenge and trying to get to that 10K per month, and then eventually 100K per month, and then eventually hopefully million per month point, like probably 5 to 10 years down the line at least, is incredibly exciting. I'm loving the journey, and it's fantastic. I need to stay the path, and I think as long as I do that, it'll be good. And I also need to make it my number one priority, which is difficult to manage with classes, but yeah, it needs to be a top priority, because that's what's gonna actually get me to where I want to be in my life. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to touch on. Oh, just another little bit for anyone who wants to just improve their overall mood. Like I've realized for me, I very much need to get some sort of sunlight in the morning to be able to sleep well and set my circadian rhythm, and then also water to be able to actually like get productive work done. So like good sleep, circadian rhythm, and water will personally for me like not 10x but like significantly improve my productivity. So yeah, I think I've yapped on this for a little bit too long, but hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.